Exchange, it's more than just an exchange program. It's more than just research.
I think this trip is a lot more about longer term learning, especially reciprocal learning, that you're learning from China, but they're also learning from us.
And we're placed in a spot where we have to learn. I want to take what I've learned from this experience and put it in the classroom. Because Canada is getting more and more immigrants from China, I feel it's very important to understand, or at least try to understand as much like the culture as much as you can. It's learning about how to be a better teacher, learn a new language, even how to order food, the social aspects, the culture, the history, everything, and you can apply all that to your teaching. Put into a different culture, when you're put into a different place or just meeting different people, it's always a learning experience. Every place that you go to, every person that you meet, you learn something new.
Even, 5 years down the road, if we're teaching in Canada, we want to take those Chinese students and still be part of this.
First of all, let's begin.
So my research focuses on mathematics within the grade 10 and 11 age group.
My research topic is talking about vocal pedagogy in a musical classroom.
I am researching outdoor education,
Instrumental music education.
Special education and kids with disabilities in the classroom.
Students and teachers and their relationship with each other.
So I thought it'd be a great opportunity to, explore the music here and compare it to Canada's. So that includes
Pedagogy around the curriculum.
the similarities and differences found in the Canadian and Chinese education system.
kindergarten here and then a school in Canada. And it was really cool to see the schools bouncing ideas off of each other.
But I have been pleasantly surprised with a lot of the ways that the teachers accommodate their students.
I started noticing more differences than I would have thought.
Those strengths also come weaknesses. If I can try and incorporate that with these kids, turn a math student who's very good at math into excellent at math.
Does anyone know what that is? Toboggan.
What do you think I would put for this? I will go to the school.
I
want to use this word. I want to use run.
I will run to the
I will run to the store tomorrow.
South Pole.
So, okay, and what are you going to bring to the South Pole?
We'll bring a lovely penguin in our class.
You're going to bring a penguin?
Good. Okay, so much for today's class. Class is over.
Sun off.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
observing these classes, especially like the foreign teachers or Chinese teachers who are teaching English, and seeing how they do it, repeating words over and over again, linking them to like writing them down, pictures and diagrams and all that kind of stuff. I didn't know any of this before I came here, and seeing that is really, definitely going to bring that home.
You can really see that there's more of an emphasis on work here, and you can see that just on a day-to-day basis. It's a different kind of mentality than what we're used to. And that's a hard thing to really describe to someone. So even just to go to another country and just see like another way of life, it's very different. So you can take that and bring it back to Canada.
I think as a future teacher, I'd be more globally aware. Windsor's a very international city. We have lots of Chinese students. Even in my own job, I work with students from China. I would say almost as much as I work with students who are from Canada. So being able to understand where they're coming from culturally and educationally, it's really good to help them learn, but also help us teach differently to sort of cater more to everybody.
I think one of the most important things is their reflective practice. So we emphasize reflecting so much for student teachers, and I think as practicing teachers as well. But I think it's only until you leave that you can really look back on the system and compare it with something else. So I think this experience is extremely beneficial.
See, in Canada, it's almost like backwards. In Canada, they can put pieces together, and then but at the same time now, it's putting that math theory into there. With these kids in China, I can get the theory. So now it's just a matter of practicing my theory with these Chinese kids and see what works and what doesn't work, so I can bring it back to Canada and help our math education system. Enjoying it.
Having a really, really good time in China. I love it. I love the people here.
I like it a lot. It's been a really good experience for personal and professional growth.
The Chinese people are so happy and they're so grateful to have us here. You don't feel worthy to be here.
The best thing about this trip is that it's an experience of a lifetime. Every day is different, and you experience things that you would never really get to experience if you just stayed home.
I think a lot of it that I've been telling my friends and family is how great of a time we've been having here. So yes, there are a lot of differences in the culture, but I see nothing but positive things, whether that be inside the schools or outside of the schools. There are a lot of differences, but I'm generally impressed at the amount of freedoms that they have here and what they are allowed to do or not. And just the fun time that we've been having, how much I've been able to learn and grow as a person being here.
I think learning about any culture is really one of the most interesting things to me, because everyone always makes it sound like everywhere else is so different. But to me, I like seeing how there is a lot of similarities in everything too.
I know kids are really interested in your beard. Would you like to say something about it?
They like to touch it or point and laugh at our beards.
They see the beard and then they just come up and there's...
Yeah.
It's like a big stuffed animal.
Because I don't think a lot of people here have beards, so...
What might be everlasting in your memory about this 3 months experience?
This trip was made possible thanks to University of Windsor Strategic Priority Fund and MyTax Global Inc. Research Award. MyTax is a national non-for-profit organization that has designed and delivered research and training programs in Canada for 20 years. Each student received a MyTax Global Inc. Research Award, which subsidized the cost of conducting research overseas. Mentored by University of Windsor and Southwest University mentors, student research was contextualized in the Reciprocal Learning Program and the Canada-China Sister School Network. The essential parts of Dr. 𝗠𝘂𝘀𝗶𝗰's Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council Partnership Grant Project.